What an amazing crowd! A warm and formal welcome to our esteemed parents, dear friends, and a special greeting to our guest of honor. It's a privilege to have this beautiful audience gathered here.
Hey there, fantastic parents! Are you ready to dive into a show that's so cool? It's practically the grade 3's version of a roller coaster. No worries, it's all kiddo approved. And get ready for some serious fun.
Absolutely! Now, before we jump into the whirlwind of time traveling tales, let me introduce ourselves. I'm Shivalik, and this delightful ball of energy beside me is Shania. We are your enthusiastic guides on this journey through laughter and learning today.
I would like to roll down a red carpet in welcoming all our wonderful guests to an eventful evening. Annual Day forms an integral part of our school activities. It is an occasion of celebration, felicitation, feast, and festivity when students showcase not just their wonderful performances but exhibit a display of their inherent talents and abilities.
Our theme for this evening is something very unique and likely unheard of. Any guesses? Well, it's where traditional timeless folklore meets present time genre. It's where amusement meets perception. It's where antiquity meets the digital era. It's where we are to meet with quick-witted Tenali Rama. Our character, the star of the evening, will soon take you down memory lane. I remember my dad would always say that Tenali Rama was one of the most loved characters of ancient tales. For some time, I kept wondering who he was, until I deep dived to explore if it was true. Well, we're about to throw ourselves into a time-traveling adventure where we have a chance to meet characters that even surprise me.
Yes, I think I know. We are embarking on a journey that transcends time, meeting characters who will add layers to making a colorful journey.
And don't even get me started. I've heard there are some cheesy jokes incoming, folks.
But before we dive into the show, let's take a moment to welcome our amazing audience. Give yourself a round of applause for being here today. Before we begin our most awaited annual day, I would like to make a humble request. During the event, kindly refrain from moving in and out of the MPH. Parents will not be allowed to meet the children backstage. In case of any emergency, we will contact you personally. Kindly request you to have your mobile phones on silent mode to avoid any kind of disturbance during the flow of events. Please refrain from eating or drinking in the MPH while the event is on. Thank you for your understanding. It is much appreciated.
Plato once said, music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life and to everything. We would like to begin this auspicious event with a theme song.
Hey, hey, We will take you to Tenali Rama's journey in search of wisdom, where he time travels in different eras, learning good things and brings back the knowledge to his kingdom. Thank you for that energetic performance. Wasn't that outstanding?
Let us now welcome our respected Vice Principal, Mrs. Rekha Varghese ma'am, on stage to address the gathering.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you already got the first glimpse of what is yet to come. And I'm sure you have already understood there's a lot more exciting performances which are going to come up. So let's get on with it fast enough. Now, good afternoon to each and every one of you here. It is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you to the third part of the annual show presentations for 2023. Now, this year, our teachers, our staff members, they put together the theme called Character Chronicles. And this particular show is presented by Grade 3, and they have really put in their heart and soul into preparing an awesome show for you all, and please keep cheering them as they come on the show and support them. Well, a Saturday afternoon is definitely a good time to take a nice nap after a week of hard work in the offices, but I'm still glad to see all of you here today to witness this part of the show. And your presence here is certainly shows the unwavering support the students receive from your families, and we are thankful for all the continuous engagement that and encouragement and love. Now, as most of you know that these annual day presentations have an important part, have a special part in our annual calendar, and especially in the primary and the kindergarten segments, we find almost the entire cohort of students participating in these annual shows. And it is a very important part. Sometimes I get questions about how important it is to have these kind of presentations. I think it is important because 20 years down the line, I don't think the students are going to remember exactly what facts they learned from their textbooks. But these kind of experiences are what they're going to remember, and these are the experiences that they will nurture within themselves, where new friendships have been formed and new experiences gained. And we know that we all agree to the fact that, there is tremendous change happening in the world around us. What is good for today may not be good for tomorrow. And we have to be teaching our students that the solutions that we may teach them today may not be good for tomorrow. So the experiences that they have on stages like this help them to be, good communicators, confident individuals, maybe critical thinkers also. And all of you are aware and updated, I'm sure, about the commendable changes that is happening in CBSE front as well, keeping in line with the new vision outlined in the National Education Policy of India. They are taking bold moves in moving away from dependency on rote learning and memory testing examinations, which we as students get used to. Now, these students who are in the primary stages are lucky to be getting that education which will be relevant for them and help them become better citizens. Now, the curriculum framework itself gives a lot of emphasis in learning through real-life experiences and experiences that helps them connect with the world around them. And I'm happy to share with you that all our teachers are engaged in collaborations with our fellow teachers in different geographies to embrace these changes. And in the process, I'm sure you will get more information about the changes, what we are embracing in the time to come. So today our children are taking you through a journey of an enchanting world of imagination, and their performance, they rightly said, they've already introduced it to you. It is called the Tenali Express, and it is a story taking you through a captivating journey through, and as Tenali Rama embarks on a unique time travel adventure. Now, this story has been scripted in such a way that it bridges the gap between his historical era and the contemporary world, offering thrilling glimpses into the quest of wisdom beyond the borders of time. And along his journey, Tenali crosses path with several iconic characters, each bringing unique brand of wisdom and creativity to the narrative. I can see in the script that he meets Supandi on the way, Mowgli on the way, Mowgli and Radha from the Jungle Book, and even Geronimo Stilton and so on. Now, as they grow, I grew up reading at this age, maybe Enid Blyton's or the Nancy Drews or the Hardy Boys, and so I was not surprised when yesterday a parent asked me, who is Geronimo Stilton? So, parents, if there is some catching up to do, please don't wait. We are deeply honored to have our GOH, Ms. Madhu Verma. She is the founder and the director of Design for Change Singapore, and also the executive board member of Design for Change Global US. My colleague will introduce her in the later part of the show. She has been associated with GIIS for many years. On behalf of GIIS management, teachers, staff, I welcome you to this school to be part of this annual day show. My heartfelt appreciation, thanks to all the parents who are here in the audience. Also, a big round of applause and thanks to all the parent volunteers who've been coming in to help us in the last few days. You provided a lot of support to our teachers. Welcome to the show. Welcome to all the parents, and thank you for being here. Now, we are also let me also take this opportunity to thank all our teachers who have been working hard to make sure that this is a wonderful show, a wonderful experience that will be in your memories throughout until the next show. So this show wouldn't have been possible without their dedication. Thank you, dear teachers. They are still busy preparing behind me in the wings. And a big shout out to all our student performers as well. They are also waiting eagerly behind in the wings to make sure that they come in at the right time, and they are looking at impressing you all with this presentation. Now, before I conclude, let me draw your attention towards the short presentation made by our student council members. They will share their experiences they had in this school year. So thank you all. Have a fantastic afternoon and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Greetings to one and all on this wonderful occasion. I am Ram and I am the head boy of primary CBSE. It is my privilege and honor to welcome you all. Our school is founded on the philosophy of the 9 gems. a unique approach dedicated to fostering all-round character development through integrated and holistic learning.
Greetings everyone, I am Arna, the head girl of primary CBSE. Let's take a moment to reflect on the year gone by. To enhance our academic journey, our school provides various avenues for effective learning experiences. Together, we will explore the 9 facets that have shaped us this past year today.
I'm Anvita, the assistant head girl. Let's delve into the facet of academic excellence through the year gone by. STEM activities, Hey Math, and online TA continuously challenged us to apply our knowledge in innovative ways. Immersive experiences through Literature Week, Science Week, Hindi Week, and French Week added a unique flavor to our academic year.
Global Village took us on a journey through the world and transported us to immerse ourselves in the culture and traditions of different countries.
I'm Maitreya, the assistant head boy. Let us hop into sports excellence. From cricket to soccer, tennis to badminton, chess to basketball, and even yoga. We've explored it all. Engaging in sports not only helped us discover our passions, but also taught us valuable lessons in teamwork. Our peers excelled in tournaments, bringing home medals and making us proud.
Visual and performing arts gave us an outlet to channel our inner Picasso and Monet, Michael Jackson and Prabhudeva, Zakir Hussain and Taylor Swift. Events like Jhankar, where we dance like stars, and GIIS Singing Idols, where our voices take center stage, have provided us with incredible platforms to showcase our artistic abilities in the performing arts.
Personality development has been a crucial part of our journey. An exchange program with GIIS Noida campus helped us connect with students of our age and witness their daily school routine. Events such as Design for Change and Real World Challenges Convention gave us a taste of teamwork and the satisfaction of working towards a common goal. Our class assembly presentation gave us a confidence ride.
Innovation and creativity have thrived at our school. The Sony Toy competition encouraged us to be inventive, and initiatives like Kaizen inspired small but impactful changes in our daily lives.
Entrepreneurship and leadership have been the key themes this year. The student council elections taught us the value of choices and working towards common goals. Leadership camps, LLS interactions with professionals from various fields have broadened our horizons to reach for higher goals.
Universal values and ethics have shaped our character. Events like Earth Day reinforced values like compassion, kindness, respect, morals, and humility. Quality circle projects like Eco Warriors and the Food Waste Campaign have allowed us to contribute in creating a sustainable and environmentally conscious community.
Community care through the Kindness Project, Racial Harmony Day celebrations, Singapore National Day, Indian Independence Day, Gandhi Jayanti, the food market extravaganza organized by our second graders, and the Tetra Pak advocacy program were a few of the remarkable endeavors that have brought us closer as a community.
Our skill development has been an ongoing process through various co-curricular activities on offer at our school. These in turn have also enhanced our communication, problem solving and creative skills and has allowed us to discover and nurture our individual talents and passions. This year has been a journey of growth, resilience and self-discovery. Through thick and thin, we have emerged stronger, evolving into better versions of ourselves.
To sum up our annual report, I would like to share a small poem. In my school, laughter fills the air, learning and growing with friends who care.
Books open wide, a world to explore. In every lesson, I yearn to know more. Dreams in my heart like the stars above, guiding me with the light of love. A place of joy and golden rule, I'm a shining jewel in my school.
Thank you, ma'am, for those wonderful words. Greetings, fabulous folks. I am Ridhya and this is my buddy Saswatu. We have the pleasure of being your hosts this evening. Fasten your seatbelts as we are about to kick this event up a notch. Finally, the time has arrived for us to venture into the most awaited moment of the evening, the very apex of this show where Tenali's journey sets its course from this point forward. We promise you won't regret being a part of this spectacular event.
Vihana, have you ever heard the tale of a wise man named Tenali Rama who lived in the magnificent kingdom of Vijayanagara?
Who is this Tenali Rama Mrigang? I have never heard of him.
Oh dear, haven't you heard about Tenali? He was a smart and witty court jester of King Krishna Devaraya. Now are you able to recall?
Oh yes, now I remember. Isn't this the same Tenali who has a great appetite for resolving challenges with his sharp mind and wit?
Indeed, Vihana. It's the very same Tenali I am referring to. Our grade 3 students have organized an interesting skit to showcase how the great Tenali's wisdom was challenged in the court of King Krishna Devaraya. Let's see what happens.
Yes, I am very eager to know as well. Come, join us to watch what unfolds next. O renowned scholars of Vijayanagara, I had been very busy with the state affairs for the past few months. As we meet today, is there any pressing matter that needs my immediate attention? Tenali, can you brief me?
Yes, Your Majesty. I heard that there's a very knowledgeable scholar from the neighboring kingdom who is eager to visit our court. Your Majesty, a wise woman has come from a great distance just to meet you.
A wise woman? What brings her here?
My lord, she is an expert in multiple languages and has challenged many scholars in different courts.
What is so great about it? I can speak multiple languages too.
Certainly, we can all talk in different languages, but I doubt anyone here can really read, write, and understand 15 languages extremely well.
What? 15 different languages? That is really mind-boggling. How is this even possible? I can't believe this.
That's very interesting.
My lord, may I have your permission to invite her to grace the school?
Yes, you may.
Greetings, O king. Accept my salutations.
Welcome to Vijayanagara. I have heard people speaking highly of your language skills.
Undoubtedly, my lord. I am very well versed with 15 different languages. I have heard that there are many wise scholars in your court. That's the reason why I am here.
Yes, there are many learned scholars in our kingdom. However, there has never been a female scholar in Vijayanagara. It would be a great honor to have you in my court.
O king, before I accept your proposal, I would like to test the knowledge of your scholars. Only if they pass my test shall I stay in your court.
Test their knowledge?
Oh my God, what test is she talking about? Hope she doesn't use me to be tested.
O King, I shall now speak in all the 15 languages. Your scholars must rightly find out which amongst those 15 languages is my mother tongue. Only then I shall accept that your scholars are knowledgeable and I shall join your court. We always honor wisdom and intellect. In my kingdom, guests are equivalent to God. So we would request you to relax and enjoy a mesmerizing performance by our talented artists. Let the court be adorned by an enthralling performance by our talented dancers. That was truly captivating, O King. Appreciate your hospitality. You may now begin your test. I have complete confidence in the wisdom of my scholars. Let me show this court how brilliant I am in speaking multiple languages. आप सबसे महान योद्धा हैं. मीरु चाला निजाइती गला राजू. महाराज तमे बहु धर्म प्रिय छो. महाराज आपली कीर्ती पूर्ण राज्यात पसरली आहे. तुसी बहुत ही निडर राजा हो.
Unbelievable! This lady is really flaunting her language skills. It's amazing that she could speak 15 different languages so fluently.
Could anybody guess her mother tongue?
No one has ever been able to find out her mother tongue till date. Ha 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 ha. It's a real shame.
O Tenali Rama, are you also not able to find out this wise woman's mother tongue?
That is not the case, my king. Before I answer this question, I would like to bow to her wisdom and seek her blessings. Uma, mari gayo. O king, is this how your
a wise man like Tenali. Forgive me for my behavior, my lord. This wise woman's mother tongue is Gujarati. Whenever a person is in pain, they speak only in their mother tongue. In order to find this, I had to cause a little pain by pricking her feet with this sharp needle. My apologies, O wise lady. Tenali, I accept your apology. My mother tongue is indeed Gujarati. Your intelligence is unparalleled. I bow to your quick wittiness and wisdom. Your Majesty, I would be greatly honored to be part of your court. Oh, gracious King, kindly accept my humble request to serve the kingdom too. Ha ha ha! Very well done, Tenali. I am very pleased. Here you go. Accept this bag of gold coins as a token of appreciation.
Did you see that? Tenali gets yet another gift. He's always the king's favorite. I have been serving the king for years. What do I get? Nothing? Don't be too loud. The king might hear us. Splendid, Tenali. Excellent. That was really impressive.
Tenali Rama, your wit and intellect is beyond comparison. Vijayanagara is very lucky and proud to have you. Now, I have a special task for you. My king, thank you for your kind words. I am humbled. Please let me know how I can be of service. Our kingdom thrives on knowledge, and I believe it is time we seek new wisdom from the world beyond our borders. I want you to go on a journey across different realms, meeting renowned scholars, kind-hearted people, learn from them, and bring back knowledge that can benefit our people.
Following the king's command, Tenali embarks on a thrilling time-traveling adventure, transitioning from his bygone era to the present day.
Tenali in the present day era?
Yes, Mrigang, what lays ahead is definitely going to test his wits and challenge his understanding of this unfamiliar world. Are you excited to know where Tenali ends up and what valuable lessons he's going to learn from this adventure?
Yes, Rihanna. I'm truly eager to witness the people he encounters and forms friendships with during this journey.
So get ready as we begin this exciting phase of Tenali's adventure in the current era.
Well, this certainly isn't Vijayanagara anymore. The world has transformed beyond my wildest jests. It's time to navigate this new world with my wit and wisdom. What do I see here? It looks like a signboard. Let me check what it says. Your well-being is our priority. Bid farewell to all your ailments. Come visit our medical camp. A medical camp? This seems very interesting. Maybe I could go and get myself checked too. Excuse me, sir. Is there a medical camp nearby? Could you show me the way?
Yes, there is one close by. Are you sick? Do you want to consult a doctor? I haven't met you before. Are you new to this town?
Hello, I am Tenali. You might not recognize me as I am not a local resident. And please don't worry, I am perfectly fine. I saw a signboard for a medical checkup, so I decided to get my health checkup done.
Oh, I understand. I'm Sravan and this is my friend Sapandi. And he's not doing well either. I am bringing him to camp to see the doctor. You may join us too.
Thank you, Shravan, but let's hurry and take your friend Sapandi to the camp first. He doesn't seem alright.
Yes, let's go. Excuse me, please. We need to see the doctor. My friend Sapandi here is not keeping well.
Sir, do you have an appointment slip?
No, ma'am. I'm wearing shoes so I won't slip.
I meant an appointment schedule.
Oh, we don't have one. Can we still see the doctor?
Wait, please. I weigh 25 kilos, madam. What? You asked for my weight, so I told you.
She isn't inquiring on how much you weigh. She's requesting you to remain in the queue and be patient.
Thank you for clarifying, sir. Now, just have a seat. The doctor will see you shortly. Hello, doctor. My name is Supandi.
What seems to be the problem? I think he has got a cold. And has fever too.
Achoo!
Bless you.
Thank you for your blessing.
Sir, please get up. You don't have to do that. Okay, let me do a quick examination.
Examination? I'm not prepared for this. Can you give me some extra time?
No, it's not that kind of examination. I'll check your temperature and then a simple blood test.
Oh no! Why are there so many exams and tests? What if I fail?
There is no pass or fail in a blood test.
What sort of a phone is this, doctor? Hello, doctor.
Put that down and open your mouth.
What is this, doctor?
It's a thermometer. It contains mercury.
Mercury? Doctor, I may be sick, but I'm not naive. I know that Mercury is a planet. You can't fit it inside a small tube.
Supandi! Okay, now I will prescribe a syrup for your cold and cough. Take 2 tablespoons daily.
Can I just take the syrup and not the tablespoons? Swallowing spoons will be tough.
Never mind. What happened, doctor? Will he be cured soon? Yes, of course he will be fine. Correct. You must have patience.
What are you saying, ma'am? You are the doctor and you have the patience. I'm just an ordinary person, huh?
Please be quiet. I'm getting a headache. I might need to start treating myself soon. Just take the medicine and go. I'm done. Thank you for everything, doctor. This is our friend Tenali, and he also wants to get himself checked.
I'm sorry, but I'm done for the day. There are other doctors in the camp. You may choose to see one of them.
It's okay, doctor. I understand. We will go now. Excuse me, but you need to pay the doctor's fees.
No, I don't. I didn't take the examination, so I don't need to pay the fees. Don't think you can fool Supandi, huh?
What do you mean? You saw the doctor, right? So you need to pay. Haha, but the doctor also saw us. Then he should pay us too, right, Supandi?
Yes, he must.
Don't worry about it, Supandi. Here you go, ma'am. Please accept the fees.
Thank you. These are your medicines. Please take them as suggested. Tenali, my friend and I are very happy to have met you. Thanks for your support and timely help. Are you always this quiet? Your attire looks different from ours. Where are you from?
My dear Supandi, I am Tenali Rama and I come from the kingdom of Krishna Deva Raya from the old era. I am on a mission to meet intelligent, kind and helpful people in the world, gain knowledge and learn new things from them. Your easygoing attitude and lightheartedness has truly won my heart. I feel that you will be a great companion for me. Would you like to accompany me?
Oh, Tenali Rama, that's so wonderful that you asked me to accompany you. But where is your company? I would like to see your company.
No. A company means to be my travel partner. Come around the world with me. So, what do you think?
I understand now. I will definitely accompany you.
Dear parents, friends, teachers, well-wishers and all those present here, let us now take a Tenali salt before we begin the next part of our time-traveling expedition. Now,
Please join us in welcoming the Deputy Coordinator of the primary segment, Ms. Deepshika Tripathi, who will introduce our esteemed guest of honor for this evening.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are honored to welcome Ms. Madhu Verma, a distinguished and passionate advocate of children's empowerment, as the guest of honor for our school annual day. Ms. Verma is the founder and director of Design and Change Singapore and an executive board member of Design for Change Global based in the United States. Ms. Madhu Verma's journey in children's empowerment began with her deep commitment of driving change for a better world. In 2010, she established Design for Change Singapore, a remarkable social enterprise that engages young mind in creating a positive impact on society. DFC Singapore has touched the lives of 30,000 children across 150 schools in Singapore, inspiring them to be proactive change makers. Furthermore, it is an integral part of the global movement known as Design for Change Global, which operates in over 70 countries worldwide. One of Ms. Verma's core beliefs is that children should be equipped with an I can mindset to thrive in an uncertain world. She envisions them as responsible citizens of the world, emphasizing the importance of nurturing responsibility and capability of our youth. Ms. Madhu Verma's work not only aligns with our school's mission, but also serves as an inspiring example of how determination and vision can transform the lives of young people. It has been a long-term association for GIIS with DFC. Our students have actively participated in DFC projects. May I now invite Ms. Madhu Verma on the stage to address our audience.
Great to be here, and wow, what a wonderful show. Look forward to the next part as well. I think teachers need to remember this, that each child that they nurture, they're building a better community. So you should put it on your wall, the nation builders, because you hold the power to shape a better world. So here's, as parent, and on behalf of all of you, we salute all the teachers who have done this, put this out. What does the world really need today? While some of the world events today may not directly affect us, it is very disturbing. It is disturbing to read about a world full of conflict and demonstration of who is more powerful. No one wins here, everybody loses. And as a parent, we do not want a world like this for our children or any child in the world. I think what we want is a world with compassion, with empathy, equality, and justice. And yet, we continue to reward the strongest, the fastest, the highest cause. So do we want to really pause and really wonder what kind of mindset are we actually building in our children, in our children today? And while the quadratic equation, the photosynthesis, the science and STEM are all important, yes, there is a place for it. What is equally important is character. Because people with good intellect and without character will not save the world, they will destroy it. And we are not seeing in just world, far, we are also seeing it in our world. A world with, our world around us with online scams, getting smarter each day, money laundering and teaching. So if we do not want that kind of world for our children, we need to nurture each child in not only doing well, but also doing good. So as educators and as parents, we play a very responsible role in not only shaping the future or today of our children, we play a role in shaping our community. We play a role in shaping the world. So let me tell you my story. So meet my Dhruv. He's now 23 years old and working. But let me share with you when he was 2 years old. We had just moved to New Zealand to experience a different kind of life. And I had just quit my marketing job in Microsoft and became a full-time mom. It was a wet and cold afternoon, and Dhruv was only 2 years old. And he was playing alone with his Hot Wheel. He was a quiet child, and he would play for hours and nobody could disturb him. The house was rather quiet that afternoon, just the sound of rain outside, and maybe just the voice inside me of a mother. And I was wondering, as a mother, what is that one thing that I want for my child? What do I want him to grow up to be? Of course, as any parent, we want the best for our child, right? I wanted him to be successful. But the most important thing that I wanted him to be is to be loved. As a mother, I wanted him to be loved as much as I love him. And I knew that I will not be with him all the time or forever. And I wanted him to be surrounded by people who adore him, to love him all the time. So all I wanted him to be a good human being, to be compassionate, to be honest, loving, respecting, and doing good in the society. Fast forward 6 years later, when we moved to Singapore, one thing led to another. That's another story. And this became my mission, to really provide my child and the children around me a way to be a good human being, contributing to the community and doing good. So I found an avenue with Design for Change, run by Kiranbir Sethi, and that empowers children to be good, to be compassionate, and take action to make the world a better place. And now, 14 years ago, I brought Design for Change to Singapore, where children are making a world a better place. Actually, children are making their world a better place, just around them. That's enough. And let's see how it looks like.
I can change the world myself because I believe in everyone else, but I more believe in myself.
In Singapore, there's been a rise of accident due to road rage, and there's no road courtesy. So finally, we came out with this. It's lighted by LED. If people give way, we'll just light it up 2 times.
There's a lot of seniors that are lack of confidence.
A lot of students have very little self-confidence.
And need some motivation to complete their national exams. By making someone's day, you can make our day.
So we decided that we should help them and make them be more confident when they are talking on stage.
And most are close to extinction, and I think it's bad to see the whole world left with only plants and humans.
Sometimes we went into the toilets and we find that the toilets are kind of dirty, and some people, just because of that, they didn't want to go to use the toilets.
Judging people is not right, and we should not judge people.
We feel that the cleanliness of our school is not up to standard, and we hope that the students and the teachers will know more about the cleaners and treat them with more respect. And we hope this will inspire other students to be like us and be the change they want to be.
I have some communication problem with my grandparents. That's why I want to make this video and help my grandparents and the other grandparents.
Us as students, we have to lug school back to school every day, and it's really very tiring. We imagine solutions, which is lockers and talking to teachers. Our principal is actually considering to get new lockers and put it in our classrooms because of the project.
I would feel desperate too, but I would also feel sad, and then I'd be able to understand what it's like for other people who don't have toilets all over the world.
I can help prevent the load of students.
We can appreciate the cleaners more.
We can help our grandparents.
We can stop bullying.
I can, the most powerful two words in English language, and that's the promise we make to every child. If a child doesn't graduate with this belief that they can make the world a better place, I think we as educators or parents have really failed, not done our job well. So that's what is how you see I Can being developed. So as mentioned, we worked with a lot of students and schools, and thank you very much, Madam Rekha, for us being part of this. And we are hosting the event this year with GIIS, so thank you so much and we'll be bringing about 100 change makers here from 20 schools to share their story of change. We've been actually with GIIS working with them for 14 years now when we started, so thanks a lot for that. So really, this is now the question for the parents. How many of you really today can close your eyes and still remember when your child first walked? Raise your hand if you do. Right? Okay, most of us. And did you tell them when to walk, when to talk, or when to crawl? They actually knew when to do that. And before that first step that they took, they fell many times. You may not have seen all of them. But they did not give up. They fell, they got up, they tried again. They fell again, they got up again and tried. And they fell again. And did you ever see the look on their face saying, hey mom, I don't think this is for us. This is for me, I want to quit. But they kept trying, right? So your child was already having this I can mindset when they were born. They were already a risk taker. They were already resilient. They were not afraid of failures. They were born entrepreneurs. They were born scientists where they would try things out, figure it out. They were already creative designers. So as teachers and parents, we just need to unleash that I can mindset all the time and keep it alive. Let them try, let them fail. Let them fail again, because I don't think we allow that to happen quite often. And remember the both and model, the content and character, doing good and doing well. Children are not only markable, they are remarkable. Thank you very much.
Once again, the lights are dimmed, the stage is set, and our friends are here to enrapture you with their mesmerizing performance. So get ready for what awaits you next.
Tenali and Supandi start walking through a jungle. It was getting dark, so Tenali and Supandi decided to rest for a while. Let's see what happens next.
Supandi, please open my bag and check if there is a tent bag. If you see it, please bring it to me. Let's put up a tent for the night and rest.
Yes, Tenali, I'll go and check your bag. By the way, where do you want me to put the tent? Shall we put it on this tree?
Ha ha ha. My dear Supandi, you are very naive and therefore you have a simple and kind heart. Bring my bag here. I will show you what I meant. My friends, we couldn't help but overhear your emotional song. May I know who you are? What's the matter?
Your song touched my soul. I couldn't control my tears.
Oh, hello. I am Radha, and this is my friend Mowgli. I am sorry we made you cry.
I am Mowgli. I live in this jungle. It is my home. By the way, who are you both? Are you lost? Do you need any help?
I am Tenali, and this is my friend Supandi. We are merely travelers looking to meet the great minds of the world.
Your jungle is beautiful, but I don't see any monkeys around. Don't cry, my friend. Tell us what happened. Animals in the jungle are my family. But since yesterday, my monkey friends and the tree they call their home both have gone missing.
Do you need our help in searching for your monkey friends? We would love to help in any way we can.
Thank you, Tenali and Supandi, for your help. This jungle has been Mowgli's home for many years. We used to have a lot of fun with our jungle friends, dancing and singing merrily from dawn till dusk.
Radha, we completely forgot about our friend's dance show. It's about to begin in a while.
Oh yes, it's a unique experience, Tenali. Their jungle dance is a beautiful blend of nature and rhythm. Tenali, Supandi, will you join us to watch the show?
Well, we can't resist an invitation to a jungle dance. Lead the way. performance. The way the spears were used in their dance clearly showed the hunting techniques used in the wild.
I couldn't agree more, Tenali. The dance truly captured the spirit of the jungle.
Gone are those days of cheer and fun. Day by day, the tree cover is reducing. The monkeys and all other animals are losing their homes.
There was one particular tree which was all our favorite. We spent good times around that tree, but someone has chopped it off.
Maybe we can help to find out what happened. Supandi, are you with me?
Of course, let's solve this mystery.
Let's look around. We may find some clues.
Hey, look at this beautiful sand art.
Sand art? This is not an artwork, Supandi. These are tire marks of a huge vehicle.
Oh, maybe the people who chopped our trees drove here in this vehicle.
Yes, Radha, it appears so. Yet, it is still a mystery. Why would anybody cut down just one tree? Mowgli and Radha, have you asked around?
No, we haven't. We were just sad to see the tree missing.
All that remains is its stump.
Oh, great! We can use the stump to play cricket. We always use 3 stumps to play cricket, but 1 stump is also fine.
No, Supandi. It just means that the trunk of the tree is left. Let's ask around. Radha, is your village nearby?
Yes, Tenali. Let me take you all to my village and meet our Sarpanch.
Will the sir punch our heads?
No, Supandi. Sarpanch is the head of the village.
Oh, Sarpanch, we are from the nearby jungle.
Radha, you look worried. How can I help you?
One of our old and favorite trees had been chopped off. It used to be home for all our monkey friends. Do you have any clue?
Oh, I think I know. I saw a vehicle carrying a chopped tree yesterday and I inquired about it.
Oh, thank God. At least we now have a clue to trace our missing monkey friends.
Yes, the tree fell down last night during a heavy storm. The villagers chopped it off and brought it in a huge vehicle as it would be in danger to all the animals. But fear not, your monkey friends are safe and sound.
We are so relieved now and happy. Our animal friends are safe.
Thank you, Tenali and Supandi. You have helped us a lot. You have brought my home and animal friend back to me.
Yes, these green jungles are the lungs of the world. They give us food, shelter, and even medicines when we need them.
I am impressed by your love for nature and your kind-heartedness. Radha and Mowgli, we are on a mission to seek wisdom from different realms. Would you like to join us?
Yes, we would be more than happy to come with you.
As 4 of them traveled together, they had a lot of fun. They saw beautiful villages and blue skies. It was an enriching experience that taught them to love and cherish nature and appreciate its value.
Tenali, Supandi, Mowgli and Radha now travel to the new digital era through the wormhole.
Tenali and the rest have now reached the new Mouse City. He has finally landed in the latest digital era. But little does he know, this time
The world holds mysteries beyond his wildest imagination. As they marvel at the city's modern look with huge buildings and apartments with neither trees nor lakes, they notice a large banner that read the Rodent Gazette. That's the headquarters of the famous Geronimo Stilton, the renowned journalist and adventurer. I cannot wait to see what Tenali and friends will do next in this totally different world.
Who's miles, who's far and witty, scoops the news for New Mouse City.
Oh dear, I am buried under a mountain of research and deadlines. Nicole, I need your help with my journal work.
Of course, Geronimo. I'm here to assist you. Consider it done. I will get to work on this right away.
Thanks, Nicole. Thea, can you please practice your dance somewhere else? I'm a little busy with something here.
Okay, fine.
And by the way, have you finished working on the article about my journey to Mount Kilimanjaro?
Relax, Geronimo. Chill. I guarantee that this article will be cheese-tastic. You will praise me and give me a month's supply of cheese crackers as a bonus.
Get it done, Thea, but please be quick.
Yes, I will. But right now, I have my practice for the Fabu Mouse dance competition that's coming up. Why don't you join me? We would make a great team.
Dance and me? Well, I'm not a great dancer, Thea.
Come on, Geronimo. We'll practice together. It's not about being the best. It's just about having fun. Mr. Geronimo, ma'am is right. I'm sure you both will be a dynamic duo on the dance floor.
All right, Thea. Let's do this. I'm ready to dance our hearts out.
Mouse-rific! That's the spirit. Let's dance our hearts out. Yay!
They say, oh my gosh, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine.
You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. Now I'm back to see you dance just one more time.
Ooh, I see you, see you, see you every time.
Geronimo, you have a few visitors.
Welcome, visitors. I am Geronimo, editor of the Rod and Gazette. And may I know who you all are and where did you come from?
Mr. Geronimo, this is Mr. Tenali. He's the famous courtier and scholar from King Krishna Devaraya's court in Vijayanagara. He is on an adventure along with his friends Supandi, Mowgli and Radha.
They must be tired after the long journey. Could you please give them some water to drink?
Right away. Here is some water for all of you.
We're tired, but we don't need water pills to energize us. Ha ha ha.
These are not pills, but edible water balls. Just put them in your mouth and swallow them. Water that we can eat? This is exciting. Yes, Tenali, we do not have any lakes or ponds in our city for drinking water. So, we just use ready-made water balls that are imported. Wow, this Mao city looks so beautiful with tall skyscrapers. But there aren't any real trees to see. Only plastic grass and plastic trees. Having trees and flowers help clean the air around us, provide shelter to the animals and birds, and are lovely to look at.
I agree. Whenever we feel like relaxing under the shades of trees or being with nature, we normally go on a mouse-tastic vacation to the nearby forest or jungle. Hey Geronimo, what is this? Do machines have names in this? Gadget City? Like this one. What does it do?
Dear Supandi, yes, this gadget has a name. It's called Alexa. You call her by the name and it responds back. Wow, the world has really evolved a lot. Your Mouse City is just the perfect example of how technology can change lives for the better. Yes, rightly said Mowgli. Geronimo and his city have wonderfully adapted to the new world. I am sure there is a lot for us to learn.
We grow when we learn from each other. Tenali's desire to learn and his values of respecting others has made him reach the age of digital transformation. Stay with us as we watch what he learns next in this technologically advanced era. Geronimo, can you please show us how Alexa works? We are curious. Sure, Alexa has made our lives more easier and convenient. We just need to give it a command or ask a question and it gives you the answer and suggestions.
I have never seen a machine talking. What is this? Really? What a genius! And how do you find the places the machine tells? It is like our digital personal assistant. Let us show you how we use technology to find places. We will go together. So this is how we do it. Alexa, give us directions and the route to visit the nearest woodland with lots of greenery and a lake.
Sure thing. Ready for a nature adventure? Here's your route to the nearest woodland paradise.
Would you like to try entering the destination in this app, Google Maps? Why not? Let me give it a try. Should I write about a place with lots of greenery, small ponds and lakes like this?
Yes, that's how you do it. You are a quick learner, Tenali.
We have all reached our destination now. Wow, I love this place. It's so peaceful and serene. Agree, Radha. Do you know the universal principle? Ponds and rivers are only present when there are trees around. Well said, Tenali. Our earth, our jungles, our future, all are in our hands, isn't it? Absolutely, Mowgli. Planting trees is great, and not cutting them is also a good deed. The jungle is home to many and a way of survival for all of us. We must live in harmony with nature as we progress. Yes, Tenali, You are right, and we can achieve this by respecting our resources and being kind to each other. You are a great friend, dear Tenali. Thank you for everything. Your wisdom and knowledge have been invaluable. Tenali, we are truly grateful. We'll always cherish the time we spent with you.
It has been my pleasure, Mowgli and Radha. Remember, the jungle is a great place to learn. Keep learning and growing. Farewell, my friends. Goodbye, Geronimo. Goodbye, Thea. Thank you both. I am excited to explore this digital realm and use it for the greater good.
Goodbye, Tenali. We are confident you will continue to amaze us with your newly learned skills.
Bye, Tenali. Bon voyage.
Goodbye, friends.
As they all discussed their journey so far and the people they met, they felt profound satisfaction and learned the importance of creating a balance between nature and technology.
You are absolutely right. They were happy and content to have found people with kind hearts, intelligence, and a sense of awareness of the world around them. They felt that they had found the world's best treasure.
Tenali and Supandi travelled back to their golden era, eager to share their wisdom gained in their journey so far. They stood in the court of King Krishna Deva Raya and his scholars and began sharing their learnings.
Your Majesty, we have learned valuable lessons from our journey. Mowgli and Radha taught us how to live in harmony with nature, while Geronimo and Thea Stilton showed us the importance of technology and adaptation. And I really admire Supandi for teaching us how to lead life with a smile in every situation.
Throughout this adventure, I have also gained enormous wisdom. Thank you, dearest Tenali.
Your Majesty, I am honored to share my experiences in a novel and innovative manner. I've learned to use this marvelous device known as an iPad. With this, I can take you on a visual journey through my adventures and the wisdom I've gathered.
Tenali, you never cease to amaze me. I look forward to watching your journey. Tenali, I applaud your effort. The wisdom you've brought back from your tech venture will undoubtedly benefit Vijayanagara. I present you with this bag of gold coins, a symbol of gratitude for your service to our kingdom.
I am deeply honored by your kind words. Your Majesty, I pledged to continue serving our kingdom to the best of my abilities.
O King, please allow me to speak a little in Tenali's praise.
Please go ahead.
Tenali, I am humbled by the way you took up the challenge and traveled all the way in search of wisdom. I would thank you for bringing this invaluable wealth to this court and making us rich and wise.
I admire your ways of appreciation towards Tenali. You have done well, Tenali and Supandi. We must treasure these learnings as they lead us to better understand our lives, adapt with the world around us, and bring unity in our thoughts. Let us embrace the path of wisdom traveled by Tenali to enrich our kingdom with knowledge and experience. Noble men and women of our kingdom, I am delighted to announce a glorious event in honor of Tenali's exceptional victory. Let the grand celebrations begin. Long live King Krishna Devaraya! Long live Tenali! Long live King Krishna Devaraya! Long live Tenali! Show by the grade 3 students. We witnessed a remarkable performance, not only showcasing their talents, but the valuable message learned through Tenali's journey along with his friends across different eras. In the delicate dance between nature and technology, harmony is the key to a sustainable future.
We would now like to call upon our senior coordinator, Ms. Lalitambika Ramakrishnan, who will deliver the vote of thanks.
The children beautifully express their learning from this story. Let me begin by reflecting on what I personally take from this Tenali Express narrative, the power of diverse perspectives. As teachers, mentors, and parents of Generation Alpha or Beta, whatever they call it, this narrative has instilled in me the importance of embracing diverse viewpoints, being adaptive, and of course, Tenali's love for learning. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you with immense gratitude and privilege of delivering the vote of thanks for this special occasion. As our MZs promised in the beginning, it was undeniably a feast for our eyes. On behalf of GIIS, we extend a heartfelt thanks to our guest of honor, Ms. Madhu Verma, for gracing our event with her presence and invaluable insights. Thank you, Ms. Madhu, for sharing those words of wisdom, and most importantly, the two powerful words, as she said, I can. And for parents, it is we can do that, bring that change in our children. I would also like to place on record my gratitude to the members of the school management for their unwavering support and guidance. A special mention and heartfelt thanks to the parent volunteers who have been with us, helping us for the past few days. I also would like to thank the student volunteers who are in today, helping the teachers, although it's a holiday for them. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of our behind-the-scene heroes: choreography support, multimedia support, AV support, and the logistic team support teams. The success of this show owes much to your unwavering dedication. To all you, dear parents, thank you for the presence and encouragement of these little heroes on the stage today. Your support means a world to them, and it does reflect on their performances too. Over the past 1 month, we've experienced a harmonious blend of fun and learning, which has been an enriching experience for both teachers as well as students. Reflecting on those moments is a meaningful endeavor. Now, let's delve into a video that unveils the behind-the-scene highlights of this journey. I would like to take a moment to appreciate the often unsung heroes working behind the scenes. Planning and orchestrating an event of this scale was certainly not an easy task. Our dear teachers, serving as script writers, directors, composers, costume designers, and the creative minds, have been the cornerstone for the whole show. I take great pride in introducing the entire team before you now. Please join me in giving them a resounding round of applause that they truly deserve.
Kırdak.
Thank you. And last but not least, a big thanks, love, and blessings to the little performers of the day. And here they come once again before you. Let's welcome them